My name is Deanna, and I'm from the Lake County Y, and I'm here today to offer you a TRX suspension training class. So we're going to pretty much cover full body today. It'll last about 30 minutes, and we'll be doing 3 separate rounds of exercises. So before we get started, let's go ahead and begin our warm-up. So we're going to just grab onto that TRX suspension strap in the mid-length position, long arm, and we'll just take some squats up and down. Working more about mobility, we'll just take a couple of those. Again, we want to have those shoulders away from the ears, long arm. We want to come down as far as is comfortable as we take our nice squat position. From here, we're going to go ahead and pull that in, drop those straps. We're just going to take a little bit of a lunge here. So we have that right leg forward. Maybe we want to open the right arm up to the sky. I think we just want to move those hips around. Whatever feels best for our bodies. Right. Let's go ahead and switch sides here. So we'll go ahead and bring one foot back, the other leg forward. And again, taking our time here, finding our hips. Maybe we want to just shift those hips around. Maybe we want to take that left arm up to the sky and back down. Maybe we'd like to take both feet back, find our plank position, and then bring those hips up for downward facing dog. Coming back to our plank position, and let's bring our hips up, downward facing dog. We'll walk those feet in, bend the knees, rolling it up, roll the shoulders, one direction and then the other. Let's go ahead and grab back onto our straps, taking those handles. We'll take a nice hip press, hip extension here. Stretching out the back. So I have my hips behind my heels, and I'm going to just pull that in and bring the hips right on top of the heels. Nice lengthening of the back. Maybe I want to bend one knee and then the other. Maybe I just want to open one knee, opening to the side, bend that other knee, opening to the other side. Taking that one more time. Let's go ahead and roll up from there. We're going to just work around to the outside, facing the outside of our pivot point. And we're just going to take a wall slide. We just want to bring those arms down like we're on a wall, pressing into the handle. So gently bringing our arms down and back up, as if we're shifting our hands up and down a wall. And maybe if we're comfortable here, we can take that to a snow angel, taking a long arm. Again, we have to decide what works best for our flexibility. So we can come forward or back depending on how that feels for our snow angels today. So we should be pretty warm and ready to go. We're going to be starting off with a squat row. So again, it's not about speed, it's about taking our time here. So we're going to squat down, long arm, and pull it to a row. So I've chosen a low row with my elbows in close first. But we can also take that squat, long arm, to a high row, elbows in line with the shoulders. So whatever feels best for you today. And again, we're doing 40 seconds of this exercise, squatting and rowing. Thinking about taking those shoulders away from the ears, not scrunching at all. Get a little bit of a break. We are going to drop the straps. We're headed to a floor jack. So we're going to find our plank position, fingers spread wide, kind of setting that up before we go. So here we are taking a floor jack, plank jack. Open wide, bring the feet in. We can always just tap to the side. Most important thing we want to remember is to chase the plank, staying strong, not bringing those hips up, keeping that plank position. Even if we have to tap perfectly fine here. Fingers are spread nice and wide, pressing into those fingertips and thumbs. You can just open one time. Nice jack. All right, from here we're coming back up. We're going to grab the arms. We're going to take it facing away from the pivot point as we take a lunge to a chest fly. We're going to alternate which knee goes first. So let's go ahead and take one knee first and then the other. And again, what feels best for our fly position with our arms? We can do an eye fly. We can just bring it in. We can bring it up or long. And really, it's about opening things up here. What feels good for you today? Lots of options. Nice mobility, nice range of motion we're shooting for here. Next up, we're going to go to mid-calf. We'll be doing crunches. We want to be set for that mid-calf, facing downward, flipping over, getting set up for our crunches. So we want to have our feet underneath the pivot point as we bring it in and out. Bring the knees in and out. Again, we can always take a break in between. No reason why not. We can also take an option of one knee in and then the other. But each time we take this, we want to reset, bringing our knees in and out. Try not to bring the hips up when you do this. Keeping those hips low, but not too low. Breathing. And pulling those knees in and out, engaging that core. Alrighty, from here, we're going right back up, restarting those 4 exercises. Back to the beginning, squat row. All set and ready to go. Long arm, squat to a row. When you do that row, think about squeezing the shoulder blades together and the shoulders away from the ears. Again, we can do any kind of row, high row, low row, mid row if you want. Think about what feels best for you. Should be getting warm by now. And from here, we'll take it to those floor jacks. So again, we want to set up our plank position. Fingers spread wide. Hands, shoulders right on top of the wrists. And let's go. So we can just take feet out, feet in, feet out, feet in. Each time you feel like you might be losing that position, just reset. Maybe take some tap outs. Most important part of this, chasing that plank. Core slightly engaged. I'm going to finish off strong here with some jacks. Taking it out and in. And from here, taking it back up, mid-length position. Should already be there. We're going to do those lunges to chest flies. Just waiting for that. Here we go. And if at any time you want just a little bit more, go ahead and get started. You don't have to wait for that 15 seconds. I like to bring one arm up and then the other. So I'm taking my opposite knee up. And lots of options. What feels best for you? We're headed back to those crunches. We got a quick maneuver here. Mid-calf. Put those feet in the stirrups. What are some options? This is a little too challenging. You can take the knees to the floor. Reset, crunch, knees back to the floor. Reset, knees in, knees out, knees back. Maybe one leg at a time. Maybe that's the best thing for us. Maybe we're comfortable just taking it right to the ground. Whatever feels best, that's what we do. Exhale as we pull those knees in. And from here, we come back to the beginning. One more set. Mid-calf, mid-length. Squat row. Let's go. Long arm, squat down, and pull it in. Make sure you squeeze those shoulder blades together. Think about pulling those shoulder blades away from the ears. And stay strong for this. Starting to get warm. How do you feel? Keep up with it. 10 more seconds, almost done here. Floor jacks, plank jacks, plank jacks. Setting it up. Fingers spread wide. All right, so maybe you want to take a few, maybe start to lose that position. You want to take a little break. That's okay. You have to do what's best for you. You can always take a break. Taking child's pose whenever that you like. Got about 20 seconds, we're halfway through. Remember to keep those shoulders right on top of the wrists, fingers spread wide. Option is always to go to a plank. To side tap, side tap. Alrighty, coming up, facing away, mid-length, lunge to fly. And we'll bring one knee in, and then the other knee forward. Nice lunge position. I like the eye fly. I think I haven't done that in a while. Bringing both arms up. Maybe even a Y. We could go to the Y fly. T fly. Looking good. One last thing. The dreaded TRX crunches. Mid-length. A little high. Flipping over. Want to get as much as you can in. Set it up. And again, we can just take one and then reset. We can take 5 maybe. Maybe reset. Again, whatever feels best for you. You've got about 15 seconds. Reset that plank. All right, we get a little bit of a break in between. Catch your breath, maybe grab some water. Next set, they're all going to be at mid-length. Whoop, not all of them. I lied. So again, we have about 1 minute. We're going to do another set. These time we're only going to do 5 exercises, but we'll do them 2 times. So we'll roll through this 2 times. It'll still be 40 seconds on with a 15-second recovery. Catching our breath here, getting ready for the next round. We're not ready to quit, we're ready to keep on going. Big breath in and out. So we want to start off mid-length. We'll do 2 exercises at the end, down on the floor in our mid-calf position. I'll show some options for that as well. What we're going to do is long arm, crossing balance lunge. And again, we have lots of options for that as well. I'm going to start off long arm. We're going to want to use our upper body for a lower body move. We're going to take that right knee up, and we're going to cross it back. So a balance lunge, we cross that knee back and bring it up. The knee just goes behind the heel. It doesn't have to go all the way back and a knee up. I'm taking it nice and slow so I can really seal the deal here. Knee down, right behind the heel, and then back up. I want to keep a 90-degree angle on that knee if I can. Now we can always take it to a step back lunge, knee up, step back crossing lunge, knee up, whatever feels best. What we want to do is just keep at it. From here, we are going to keep mid-length. We're going to do a rollout. So maybe we want to come a little closer to the pivot point as we set up our rollout position. I'm going to take it to my tippy toes. And here we go. We're rolling out to the tippy toes and then back in. Rolling it out. So our goal is to really maintain a long body position, keeping the shoulders behind the ears to that rollout. We should feel this in the back and the front belly. We can also hold it a little bit at the top if we want. A little pause at the top gives you a little bit more oomph to that workout. Alrighty, and from here, we're doing the other side crossing balance lunge. Still mid-length. This time it'll be that left knee up and setting back from there. Just a few more seconds. All right, here we go. Crossing balance lunge. Now move back a bit. We want to drive that knee up, bring that knee slightly back. What we want to think about is the right knee, keeping it right on top of the right ankle. Don't let it shift to the side. Maintain control here. Again, we don't have to cross with a balance. We can cross with a step back lunge. That works too. Again, let's think about slowing it down and really sealing the deal. Now, we're headed to a side plank. This will be mid-calf. We're going to put both feet in the stirrups. The top knee is coming forward. We're going to be on our elbows, and we'll take it up from here. So we take heel toe, and if we're comfortable, we can take the hand to the hip or the hand up to the sky. What we want to think about is a nice straight line from elbows through the shoulders, through that top wrist. We don't want to sag here. We want to stay strong, taking a line from the crown of the head to the heels. Hips level. Breathing here. Breathing. And let's bring that down. All right, you're going to miss me, but I'm flipping over. Setting up the other side. Remember, that top leg is in front. And here we go. So again, we're on our elbows. Once we're comfortable, we can maybe take that hand to the hip or the hand up to the sky. Remember, wrists, shoulders in line, elbow in line, keeping that hip level. Breathing here. It's just a few seconds. Anybody shaking and baking yet? Hold on to that. Don't lose it. You've got this. Alrighty, one more round to go. We're coming back to the beginning. Crossing balance lunge, mid-length on the right side. We got this. Here we go. Right knee up, crossing it back. And again, we don't cross too far over. We're just right behind that left foot. I like to slow it down so I can really feel that move. And if you're comfortable, you can take it faster. Take a step back lunge, knee up. It's up to you. Want to maintain control. That left knee stays right on top of that right ankle. Sorry, left knee, left ankle. All right, rolling out. Again, if our feet are wider apart, a little bit more stable, feet together, it's a little bit less stable. What feels best for you? As we take our roll out position. You can stay on the tippy toes the whole time if you prefer. Maybe an extra pause at the top. Taking our time here. Inhale to bring it in, and exhale to roll it out. And we flip right back over, crossing balance lunge, this time with that left leg. Resetting here, getting ready. Starting with that knee up, and let's drop it back with a balance. Knee up again. Again, this is about control. Belly's in, core is engaged. Trying to put it all in that right leg, working that right leg. That left knee tries to hover behind that right ankle. Not too close to it. How we feeling? Alrighty, side plank. Go ahead and take that mid calf. Remember that top foot comes in front. Heel toe. Take it up. So we can add on if we'd like. First of all, we can take off. We can take that knee down, take it here, take the feet out of the stirrup if we'd like. Adding on, let's go ahead and cross the elbow over and back up. So we take that left hand, cross it through, and then back up. Whichever you prefer. We only got a few more seconds here. Alrighty, other side. Remember that top foot is in front. So we want that shoulder and elbow in line, setting this up before reaching up to the sky. Again, option we have is taking it completely out of the stirrups, adding on perhaps, bringing that right elbow, right hand underneath us. Controlling that movement, no movement here, no shaking and baking, holding that nice and strong. All right, hey, we're done with that set. We got one more round to go. Take a little break here. So the last thing we're going to do, everything's going to be in the mid-length position. So let's go go ahead and bring it back to mid-length. So this round is only 4 minutes long, and it's called AMRAP, as many reps as possible. So what we're going to do is cycle jumps, tricep presses, mountain climbers, and bicep curls. We'll do 10 of each. Good time to grab your water and reset, because we've got 4 more minutes of work left. Are you ready? I'm ready. All right, we just have a few more seconds. We've got about 20 seconds here. How's everybody feeling? You're almost done. That's the best part. It's a hard one. I'm sweating, out of breath, but that's all good. It means that I was working. So we're going to do cycle jumps first. Cycle jumps. Little balance, and switch. I'm using my TRX strap. We can also take it to alternating step back lunges if we prefer. I forgot to count how many we're doing. We're supposed to do 10 on each side. I forgot to count. I'll do 2 more. Then we're going to flip it right over, tricep press. We'll do 10 of these. Bend and extend. Bend and extend. You know you're doing it right when you bring those thumbs by the ears. If it's a little bit too easy, walk closer to the pivot point. Makes it a little more challenging. And again, too hard, walk away from the pivot point. I'll say that's 10. We're going to go to mountain climbers. Knee in, mountain climbers. No TRX needed for this one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alrighty. Bicep curls. We want to bring those elbows up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, pinkies to the ear for this bicep curl. Make it harder, walk closer to the pivot point. Easier, walk away. One more. All right, hopefully my counting will be a little bit better for this next set. So again, as many reps as possible. 2, 3, cycle jumps. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tricep press. Here we go, 10 of these. Bend and extend. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Control those shoulders. 2 more. Mountain climbers. Release that strap. Nice plank position, knee in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Setting up for bicep curls. Bend and extend. Bicep curls, pinkies to the ears. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Cycle jumps. Hey, I heard a bell. 4 minutes are up. You are done. Whew. Take a few breaths here. We'll go into our cool down. Whew. So for our cool down, we're going to grab onto the TRX strap, still in mid-length position. And let's go ahead and just shift side to side here. And let's go deeper in the knee if we can, side to side. Let's go ahead and turn those toes facing forward, toes down, and bend here. So we have long backs, long arms, long legs, flexing, bending at the hip. We're going to bend those knees, bring the heels to the hips to the heels if we can. And from here we'll just come straight up. And let's go ahead and bend here. So we want those hips right on top of the ankles. And we did this the last time at the beginning for our warm-up. We're just opening and then bending our knee, opening to the other side. One more time. All right, let's bend the knees and roll it up from here. We're just going to grab onto one TRX strap. I'm going to keep it in my right hand. Actually, so I'm going to take that right arm long. I'm going to take the right leg over, do a split leg position, and reach the right arm long. And let's look towards the left. Bring it in. We're going to keep the same legs, but we're going to switch the left arm. So now the left arm will come long, and we're going to reach the right arm forward and open to the right. Nice stretch here. We don't have to go too far, what feels best. All right, we'll bring that in. So now we're going to just switch the legs. So now it's that left arm, the left leg closest to our pivot point, and we'll take a long left arm. And when we're comfortable, let's go ahead and reach the right arm long. Look towards that left thumb, that right thumb. Alrighty, now we'll switch. Take the right arm in the handle, long right arm, reach the left arm forward, and when you're ready, open the left arm to the left, looking at that left thumb. Nice upper body stretch. Not going too far, feeling what's best for us. And let's go ahead and bring that in. So we're just going to bring our arms all the way up to the sky. And let's go ahead and come to the hands on the thighs. We'll go ahead and take the chin up and take the chin down, curling the spine. One more time, chin up and chin down. Let's go ahead and touch our toes and roll all the way back up. Taking our feet wide, let's just rotate side to side. We'll step one foot back, little lunge position, and then switch sides. Sinking down to our degree.
Activity completed.
Let's go ahead and bring both feet together. One more time, rolling all the way up. Roll the shoulders when you get there. Open wide and close. Give yourself a big hand. We got through that together. Hopefully you feel good. Got a little bit of full body workout. Worked out with your TRX strap. And I hope you have a great day.